Body, Mind, Spirit community. This is your Goddess Guru, Tyra Omilade, here to share a word of inspiration with you on your path to self-realization and self-mastery. Today is February 13th, 2018. We are on the eclipse eve. Excuse me, no, tomorrow's eclipse eve. The eclipse here in the United States is on the 15th of February. So we're within that time. I am really feeling it. This video will be very quick, but I did want to log on because I want to touch base with you since my last video to see, are you feeling like you're making progress? Are you getting any good downloads? And to give you a little bit more to think about with this, while we're in this very special energy. We're in Aquarius season. We have an eclipse coming for people who are Aquarius, Leo, even Scorpio, and what's the other fixed one? Whatever. Oh, Taurus. Duh. I'm a Taurus moon. Those are all the fixed signs. So that it's could be activating all of the fixed signs. Okay. But all of us are going to feel this energy. Like I said before, we are a psychic sensitive sort. And so we will all be given an opportunity to get something new, gain something, grow. Now, I've been reading a book, rereading it actually, called Inner Peace. The Yoruba concept of Ori is by Awo Falokun, who I find to be, such an inspiration and wise and just really and truly somebody whose life mission is to share Ifa with the world. So if you don't have this book and you want to learn more about Ifa, this is where I say start. At least one of the books you could start with, because it talks about Ori. And he wrote, first and foremost, the other thing to remember about Ifa is that Ifa, though it is a religion, it has no dogma. I remember when I first initiated, somebody was like, so what, she didn't say it like this, but basically, what are the tenets of your belief? And I was like, of your religion. And I'm like, I didn't even know how to answer that question because there aren't any. All right. You hanging out with Ifa people and they trying to tell you how to live. You may want to watch that. Okay. If they're saying it has to be this exact way, you may want to watch that. All right. But what our Falakun says here is the Ifa methodology for studying consciousness of nature is to first examine the consciousness of self and to see how self reflects larger forces and transcendent dimensions. It is this methodology that makes the study of Ori the first step on the journey toward understanding Awo, or the mystery of creation. The complexities of this journey make the study of Ifa a continuous process of self-realization and growth. That's really the crux of what we're doing. We have to continuously work to have an experience of self-realization and continue to grow. It is a continual unfolding that we do. And so we never arrive. We continually strive to go deeper. And once you get into the inner world, to go higher, okay? Deeper, higher, further out. The way I say it is, how far out can you expand yourself beyond what you believe about yourself? And Aquarius to me is that kind of energy that gives us that opportunity to expand ourselves beyond what we currently believe to be true about ourselves. So it's very important for us to understand that studying self is what is most important. And one of the things I want to encourage everyone to do, because I pulled the light card today from my Pathways Oracle, is what are you investing your time and your energy in. In Ifa, a lot of times we say Ashe when we really are like, yeah, I'm feeling that. One time, I had put a prayer request out for somebody, and one of the priestesses, I mentioned her on a regular basis, Iya Olaomi, she said, I'll lend my Ashe to that prayer request. I'll lend my ashe to it, meaning I will invest my time. I will open myself energetically to praying for that, you know? And so during this time in Aquarius, outside of getting the downloads, outside of understanding yourself in a deeper way, look at what are you investing your mind on? What are you investing your attention on? What are you investing your focus, your mind on? These are things that we need to understand, because what the Pathways Oracle was saying is a lot of times we're focused on our problems. We're focused on what's not going right instead of focusing on the deeper instead of focusing on the good things that happen, and instead of focusing on what we learn about ourselves, the deeper, beautiful revelations of ourselves, we focus on all that's going wrong. You know, I've been telling y'all my issue is news. Yesterday I was like beating myself up not to hit any of those YouTube videos, you know, to keep my mind more focused on the light. So that's something that I want you all to be thinking about during this time. This is what the mothers want y'all to be thinking about, actually, during that time. And I want to just read it. It says, being on earth is your opportunity to experience the vibrations of light in human form. I mean, it's our opportunity to experience different vibrations of the light in human form. Let's not get stuck on one vibration, okay? Let's not get stuck. We need to be making sure that we are expanding ourselves so that we, experience different variations of the light. And we need to be intentional about how we do this. We need to make choices about how we are doing this. All right. So I'm wishing you all a great eclipse. Remember, the energy is not going to just necessarily be on the day of the eclipse. It will last 3 to 4 months. So just make sure that you are paying attention to what's coming up. Set some intentions. We're at a new moon, and where you're being asked to let something go, just know it's for your highest and greatest good. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please like the video, share the video. If you are in need of divination, I would love to go to the Oracle on your behalf. Just go to goddessbodymindspirit.com on my website and go to spiritual readings, and you can see the kinds of readings that I offer there. Again, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day and happy eclipse.